This option was as good as suicide. A couple of zillion minor variations flooded his mind before Harry settled on a plan of action. Option 4 it was then. Full frontal assault. Harry's mind was still buzzing like wildfire as the next steps crystallised. If he was going to get out of this mess alive, he needed to do 3 things: galvanise Ronnie into action, take control of the nearest mortar position, and provide cover for the rest of the unit from it, so they could break through enemy lines and take this poxy hill. He turned to Ronnie, who was quivering with cold, fear and exhaustion in equal measure. The starless sky was casket black, as a scar of dim moonlight broke through and exposed Ronnie's desperate features. He looked wasted, capable of doing nothing more than curling up in a ball and dreaming of home. Harry looked deep into those piercing blue eyes that had always made Ronnie such a hit with the ladies, searching to see what was left of the man, examining, probing. Harry and Ronnie went back a long way. A strong and enduring friendship forged in the mean streets of Bermondsey in south-east London, where they had come of age fighting in gangs and standing toe-to-toe with football firms from all over the country. Harry searched for a memory Ronnie could cling to, and recalled the Battle of Stamford Bridge, 12th of February 1977, the time when the two of them had stood side by side in the shed, the part of Stamford Bridge Stadium made famous as the haunt of Chelsea's notorious football hooligans of the 1970s. Harry, Ronnie and a small band of brothers had taken their life into their hands and, outnumbered 100 to 1, infiltrated that part of the stadium where Chelsea's top boys congregated. That was when Harry first saw Ronnie in action and understood he was a force to be reckoned with. He watched as Ronnie, at the tender age of 15, surrounded by a sea of rabid, lager-fueled nutters, stood tall as the punches rained down on him like a blizzard of arrows pouring out of the grey, dank London sky. Harry, of course, had jumped into the fray to help him out. They fought like lions, but were well and truly battered. But the glory! For the glory it was a price worth paying. The story became legendary in their patch. When recounting it, Harry loved to tell the part where Ronnie, battered and bruised, never went down and never submitted to the relentless force of superior numbers. Ronnie loved to tell the part where Harry had dived in to help him out. They loved to big each other up. Harry looked at Ronnie, fatigued and shell-shocked, beside him in the gully. Despite the cold, he was sweating like a stray cat lost in London's Chinatown. But the eyes told him all he needed to know. Ronnie was down, but he still had plenty of bottle left. Harry made his play. "Ronnie!" he screamed. "How the fuck you feeling, mate?" Ronnie summoned the strength to talk. "Shitting my fucking self. Looks to me like we're fucking finished this time, H." "Right, my son, liven yourself right up. Now, here's what's going to happen. We're both getting out of here alive. Remember Stamford Bridge, 100 to 1? You didn't bottle it then, and you are not going to bottle it now. More importantly, my life is in your fucking hands, so buck your fucking ideas up sharpish." Harry was using every possible angle his racing brain could come up with. He knew he was Ronnie's hero, and that it was him Ronnie had just followed on this crazy suicidal charge, not the lieutenant. An appeal to their friendship was his best bet. "The odds are in our favour. There are only 4 of them in the nearest bunker. 2 to 1 against. We can piss over odds like that. And remember, when we signed up, what did we fucking say? If we ever see action, we won't fight because it's a job. We'll fight for the fucking glory, just like we've always done." Not exactly a Churchillian rhetorical flourish, Harry would later reflect, but it did the job. Ronnie started to sort himself out. "What's the plan then, H?" Ronnie said. "I don't think those boys know where we are. It's too dark and foggy. They're training their guns the other side of the ridge. The mortar position is 150 yards away. We burst out of the gully, reach the bunker, and then Bob's your fucking uncle. We have it large with them. It's them or us." "Not much of a fucking plan," thought Ronnie. "There's a group of 2 para coming in from the south," continued Harry. "They'll see us. See we have 'em covered. They'll push on and take the hill, save our fucking bacon and win the battle. This is it, Ronnie. Do or fucking die, my son." "How the fuck do you know they'll follow us?" said Ronnie. Harry had no real idea how option 4 was.